Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. This time we are going to talk about cleft sentences. What is a cleft sentence? We use them to emphasize the information or we can rewrite the sentences. And cleft sentences help us to get even more clarity because we get clarity. When we use cleft sentences, the other person will understand easily. And in cleft sentences, we mostly use WH from words and all. First, we will look into the structure, then go for examples. Here, structure plays an important role. Without structure, you cannot frame cleft sentences. We will see examples, no need to worry about that. Look at the structure. WH form word plus subject plus verb plus be forms is was plus main focus or main information. We will see examples one by one. You need water. This sentence is in present simple and I have taken stative verb that is need. Look at the next two sentences. What you need is water. Here main focus is on water and in the place of be forms I have used is because it is in the example sentence is in present simple. That's why we use is. What you need. Subject means we, you. Verb is need. And look at third sentence. Water is what you need. Here I have taken only one sentence, one example, which is in present simple, and we can write alternatives. What you need is water. Another example is you need money. What you need is money. Money is what you need. When you look at two sentences, last two sentences, what you need is water. When it comes to third sentence, I have just made a little change, that is water is what you need. Last main focus and be form I have written in first place and what you need. So no need to get confused. If you don't want to use cleft sentences, that is fine. You will be able to convey your message to other person. We'll see some more examples to understand the concept. Second example, she liked all dishes. This sentence is in past simple, right? So look at the be form. I have used was because it is in past simple. She liked all dishes. Sentence A. Look at the sentence B. What she liked was all dishes. All dishes means plural, right? Even if it is plural, we don't use was, were or are. We only use is or was. If it is in present simple, we use is. If it is in past simple, we use was. I hope this is clear, right? What she liked was all dishes. Another way of writing is all dishes was what she liked. Don't put any question mark at the end of these cleft sentences. We only put full stop. This is clear, right? We will see another 3 to 4 examples. The more you practice examples, the better you will be able to practice well, right? We'll see some more examples. Third example, we want help. It is in present simple. So we have to use the be form that is, not was, right? We'll see next two sentences. What we want is help. Here I follow the structure. First I have used WH form word that is what and subject we, verb want and be form is. Main focus is on help. What we want is help. Here main focus or main information is help. Look at third sentence. Help is what we want. It is also correct. These sentences are like alternative sentences. Don't always focus on, don't stick to one sentence, okay? If you know how to speak in other ways, you can become a better speaker. That's why you always try to focus on alternative sentences. We want help, you need help. Yeah, what you need is help. They want money. What they want is money. Money is what they want. Like that. These are like alternative sentences. If you simply use normal sentence like we want help, we need money, we want books, yeah, that is completely fine. That is understood by everyone. So we use cleft sentences to emphasize the information, right? We'll see another three examples, okay? Fourth example, she expected a chance to speak on stage. Of course, the sentence is in past simple. We will write in cleft sentences. What she expected was a chance to speak on stage. Here I follow the structure. Look at third sentence. A chance was what she expected to speak on stage. These three sentences are correct. And maybe you must be thinking, do we have to use only what? No. Instead of using what, you can use where, whom, all WH form words. It depends on the main focus, okay? She expected a chance to speak on stage. What she expected was a chance to speak on stage. You always follow the structure. If you don't want to follow the structure, use the normal sentence. Okay? We'll see another two examples. See another example. They want to go to a park. Yeah, this is fine. I mean, they want to go to a park which is near to them, like whatever it is. Look at next two sentences. So instead of using what, I have used where. Where they want to go is a park. A park is where they want to go. These two are alternative sentences. So don't always by heart the structure. So first to go through the structure, then look at some known examples. Once the concept is understood, then you will try to create your own examples. That's how you can understand the concept easily and remember for a long time. Always your own examples will help you to remember any concept, right? We'll see example. Another example. She loves ice creams. This sentence is in present simple and I have taken stative verb that is love. Ice creams means countable noun, plural countable noun. Look at next two sentences. What she loves is ice creams. Ice creams means plural countable noun, but I haven't used are, right? I have used only is. I follow the structure. Ice creams is what she loves. These are just like alternative sentences. No need to worry about that. If you don't want to use, you can avoid using alternative sentences. If you use cleft sentences, you sound more natural, you sound more advanced, right? We'll see final example. Another example. You are confident. How you are is confident. I follow the structure. I have used how, WH from word, after that subject you and verb are, after that be form that is and main focus is on confident. You are confident. How you are is confident. I spoke confidently. How I spoke was confidently. So instead of using what, you can use where, how, whom, whose, where. So you can use any WH form word. But you need to understand the base sentence. Based on the base sentence, first sentence, you need to use the WH form word. How I spoke was confidently. This is clear, right? So this is all about the video. I mean, it is like alternative sentence, okay? Cleft sentences help us to emphasize the information. They help us to get more clarity. This is clear, right? Thanks for watching.